Hello everyone, ShadowFox79 here, and today I'm just going to make a quick little video on some of the settings on Ark Survival Evolved that I like to use for me and my friends to play on a little server. And it's boosted, but not like super boosted, and I really like it because you're not super overpowered, but you're still like somewhat near the casual settings. The difficulty level, I like to just set it at usually anywhere from 0.85 to 0.95. The dino damage I usually have down to 0.75 just because I know some tames can be hard to get just because of how much damage they deal. Player damage I have up a little bit to 1.35. Structural damage I have to 0.5 because it really sucks if you lose your base. Player resistance I have at 0.75. Dino resistance at 0.85. Structure resistance 0.85. I actually have the XP multiplier doubled because XP can be a pain. Taming speed I actually have up a lot because stuff like the Pteranodon that are crucial near the beginning of the game takes usually over an hour to tame for a decent level. Structure damage repair cooldown I have at basically nothing, so you can repair it as soon as it's damaged. The dino turret damage I have at 5, but you should probably turn it down. It's actually too much. Dino harvesting damage I have at 5. Harvest amount I have 2.5, so you can get resources a lot easier. Character water drain is at 0.3 and food drain is at 0.2. Dino food drain is at 1.6 and the stamina drain for players is at 0.85. The dino character stamina drain is at 0.8, so their stamina drains a little less faster than the player. Player character health recovery I have only a little bit up at 1.25. The dino, I know it sucks to lose tames, been there, done that, everyone has, so I have that at 2.5. Harvesting damage for players I have at 3.096, my bad. Dino count, I just have it at normal. I would suggest enabling a third person. Global voice chat can really get annoying because you can hear everyone throughout the whole map. I don't really mess with all this a whole lot. I have player left and player joined, so I can tell if someone's joined or someone's left. See if like a rando's joined my server that me and my friends are playing in. I don't really have admin command logging. I do have crosshairs on. I am able to have the HUD turned off. I keep loot crates on because they can be really helpful. Hardcore mode, I mean, I'm not good at Ark honestly, so I have that off. You can play on PvE or PvP depending on how many players you're gonna have. I actually have friendly fire off because I've had jerk tribe mates before that just love to kill everyone and just, you know, ruin your day, so I have friendly fire on. Yeah, I have player location on your map because, I mean, hey, what's the point of a map without knowing where you are? I have this off, this off. Yeah, so the downloads I'll have off. Maximum difficulty, no way. They can barely play it at normal difficulty. I have PvP game on, single player settings on, corpse locator I have on, disable structure, placement, collision I have on, multiple platform, floors I have that on. I'm not really sure what unlimited respecs is, but I have it off. Disable dino taming. Yeah, this stuff you really want to have off. Okay, engrams, I wouldn't really mess with those, but you can turn off like useless stuff like, say, the like war drums aren't really that useful, and they're just really a waste of your engrams. The only things I have on here are PvE Tribe War and PvE Tribe War Cancel. So, in player versus environment, you can still start Tribe Wars, but you can also end them. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff, so if you want to have these settings, you may want to like rewind the video a little bit so you make sure you get all this. PvE structure decay period I have on 2.05, PvE dino decay period I have on 2.497. PvE start time seconds I just have that off. I also have that off. No, because diseases, I mean, if you prevent diseases, like, that means no swamp fever and all that, but I actually have that off. Yeah, so I get rid of permanent diseases, because permanent diseases, that's just stupid. Yeah, cave flyers, dino decay, I have off. Override structure platform prevention, I have on. Increase PvP respawn interval, I have that off, because that can be annoying. Offline raid protection, yeah, I have that on, because, I mean, who wants to get raided while they're not even on the game? I have offline raid protection, log off period at 0.01. Increase PvP respawn interval check period, I actually have that at 300. Increase PvP respawn interval multiplier 2. Increase PvP respawn interval base, I have it about 60. PvP zone structure damage, I have that 6. Structure prevent resource radius multiplier, I have at 1. World settings, okay, so I think all of this off, yeah, both of these off. Poop interval, I have it normal. Lay egg is normal. Baiting's normal. I have the egg hatch speed, like, to the max, because eggs can take a while. Baby mature speed, you should probably turn this up a little. Baby food consumption speed, yeah, you should probably also turn that up a little. Harvest health, I just have at 1. Resource respawn period, I have at 3, because let's say you and your tribe mates map out a base location that has a lot of resources. Well, if the resources aren't gonna respawn after you use them, what's the point? So I have that on max. Baby cutter interval multiplier, I have that at normal. I have that at normal. I have all the baby cuddles at normal. Baby imprinting stat scale multiplier, I have at 0.7. Day cycle speed, I have at normal, and the daytime speed, I just have it a tiny bit boosted. Nighttime speed, I have it, should probably turn that up because you can't really see at night. Spoiling time, I have what, 1.8, so it's not like everything spoils immediately, but you can get spoiled meat to make narcotics pretty easily. Item deconsumption time, I just have off. Corpse deconsumption time, I also have off. No resource radius, I have that at just 1. No resource radius for structures, I just have at 1. Crop growth speed, I have at 6, so you can get your crops that you've planted as fast as possible. And then I have the crop decay speed, basically off. Okay, wild dino stats per level, you really want to pay attention to this stuff, because this is what affects, like, your upgrades that you'll see in a lot of boosted servers. I just have their health at normal, their stamina a little bit off at 0.7, their torpidity is a little bit higher than normal, 1.3, their oxygen is boosted to 3.7, their food is 1, normal. Weight, I just have at max. Damage is a little bit off, their speed is also a little bit off. Temperature fortification, I have it normal. Okay, tame dino stats per level, so this is if they upgrade how much they'll get. 1.3, stamina 1.3, same for all 3 of these. Oxygen is at 75, because, I mean, you don't want, like, to accidentally drown a tame that you're trying to get or something. Food, I have a little bit boosted, same thing with water, and temperature's normal. Weight, I also have it max boosted. Damage is a tiny bit boosted, but not by a whole lot. Same thing with speed. Temperature fortification is it's pretty high, to say the least. Add per level, so this is how much is added to them when they level up. Health, I have at 20, stamina 25, torpidity is just normal, oxygen is 75, food is 40, water is 50, temperature is almost max, weight also max, damage is a little bit more than normal, same thing with speed. Yeah, I have that also pretty high boosted. I'm not really sure what affinity is, but this is the stats I have on and it works pretty well. Health I have at 0.44, stamina 1, torpidity 1, oxygen 1, food 1, water 1, temperature 1, weight 1, damage 0.44, speed 1, temperature fortification 1. Okay, this is your stats per level. I have health at 7, stamina at 12, torpidity at 20, oxygen at 60, food at 25, water at 30, temperature at 1, just normal. Weight, I actually have up all the way because weight is probably the most annoying feature in the whole game. Damage is at 3, temperature fortification is at 99.999, experience multipliers. Okay, so this is how fast you level up. Generic, I have at 1.299. I think I have. Oh, I went up a bit too much. Yeah, I have all the experience multipliers a little bit up at 1.299. Miscellaneous settings, I don't really mess with these a whole lot except for allow custom recipes and floating damage text. Okay, rated dino food drain multiplier is normal. Custom recipe effectiveness, I have all the way up. Custom recipe skill factor is normal. Crafting skill bonus multiplier is at 0.653. Supply crate loot quality, I actually have that all the way up. So if you find a drop, it's pretty valuable. Fishing loot quality, I also have all the way up. Fuel consumption interval multiplier is at 2.27. You might want to turn this down a little bit. And the increase for platform structure limit is just normal. So that's about it. You can play these stats on single player, a dedicated server, or a non-dedicated session. I usually play non-dedicated with my friends, but I mean, you can also play single player if you want, or you can even have a dedicated server, but you can't really play on a dedicated server on the system you're on. So that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video is helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at _ShadowFox79 _ShadowFox79 out.